Hey guys, it's Cindy A. Lewis, and I just want to check in on all of you today and see how you all are doing with everything going on in the world. I think it's really good to check in on each other and just to make sure you know that you're cared for, you're being prayed for, you're important, and you're not isolated or alone, even though you may feel that way. Because you aren't leaving the house, you're self-quarantined, or maybe it's just not a good thing for you to go out very much, or maybe your area says don't go out, you know. So I just wanted to touch base with you while I cook lunch. Today is Sunday, and we just had a nice online service from our church. And now I'm cooking lunch for my husband and my son. We're gonna grill out hamburgers, and I'm making potato salad, and we're gonna have baked beans. So I was just wondering what you guys are doing for lunch too. So if you remember, I did a video on these egglets. So I'm gonna use those today because I really only need about 4 eggs boiled for my potato salad. So I take the tops off of these, and I do have a video on them if you want to see it. Anyway, you just crack the egg in there, and then you boil them. Now that water needs to be boiling when you put them in. So I've got that turned on the stove, and I'm curious as to what you guys are having for lunch today. So I'm just cracking these eggs and gonna put them inside the little egglet container, and then you put the top on, really cute. And then once that water boils, I'll be able to put the eggs in there to boil. And they turn out really cool. And if you haven't seen these egglets, I got it at the Dollar Tree for $1. Right. Okay, so I'm curious as to what you guys are having today for lunch. Are you having sandwiches? Are you cooking? Are you having roast or stew, or what are you making for your family for lunch today? So I hope you guys are doing okay and you're not feeling totally alone. So I'm peeling my potatoes for my potato salad, and curious as how you make your potato salad. I used boiled eggs, potatoes, and sweet pickles, and then I use a mayo or something like that to mix it all in. Some people use mustard, some people put celery, or they put in onions, but my husband can't handle the raw onions, and so it's not so good. So anyway, just checking in on you to see how you are faring. What are you doing if you can't go out? And I did get water on myself, so you know how that goes. I'm still working. I'm working every day, just like normal. And then I'm doing as much posting as I can in the evenings. I'm also working on my tax stuff and making sure I get all that right before I file. Of course, that's really important, right? And then, you know, just the normal, you know, hanging out with my husband or doing some things that he might need, or my son, or helping him. Whatever I can do, of course, it's family, right? Then in the midst of all of this, we have a brand new great nephew. So I'm so excited. He was born on the 23rd, and he's home, and he's adorable. And I wish I could see him, but he's in Texas. And so hopefully after all this virus is handled and out of the way, I'll be able to go down to Texas and see the little guy and all my other family down there. But you know, sometimes when babies are born, they're like the most important thing in the world. I think my friend Lori knows what that's like, because she just has a brand new, a great grandson. So that's cool. But anyway, do you have anything good going on in your life like that? Like, has anything that you want to say, yeah, this is great? I know there's a lot of bad. I know there's a lot of sickness, and I know there's a lot of stress and panic. But if we can find some good, that's really better to dwell on right now. because it won't, you know, it'll help us stay out of a depression cycle or anything like that, where we can focus on the good things. You know, spending time with your kids or spending time with family and just, you know, hanging out. So anyway, I just wanted to, you know, touch base with you. I'm going to get back to cooking, and I didn't want to make this too very long, but I'd love for you to comment down below and let me know what's going on with you today on Sunday. Let me know what you're cooking for lunch or making for lunch. And let me know how you're doing, because I do care about my community. And then I do have a DIY I'm trying to finish. There's some paint drying. You know, lately I haven't been having to be patient on my DIYs, so that hasn't been too much fun for me. But we do have live tomorrow night, Monday night, and we're gonna do a pandemic boredom breaker, and I think we're gonna possibly coffee dye some paper. So if you haven't ever seen that, I invite you to join. And if not, you don't want to, you're not really interested in that, there's always good conversation and laughs on live. So anyway, I appreciate all you, and if you subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate you being a part of my family. And if you can like this video and share it, that would be awesome. I appreciate that because it helps my channel so much. Anyway, thank you so much. Let me know how you're doing. I really do care. And until next time, bye-bye.